Looks like we are live.
Yeah.
All right. Dogood Mavericko here. Today, we're going to take a look at another success story. A paid community success story. The name of this paid community is Meta Ads Mastery. They're using the school platform. I would advise to use your own platform, a different platform than this, because if you're using the school platform, there are advantages to it as well, but the thing is, you're kind of building the school brand. So if you spend a decade building your own community on school, you're kind of also spending a decade building the school brand as well, or helping build the school brand. But yeah, anyway. Meta Ads Mastery. How much are these guys making? They're charging $249 per month. And they have 529 members. But it's hard to say how much they are making because oftentimes when people are growing paid communities, they start with a lower price, which is kind of brilliant because then you can start with a very basic product. So people start with maybe like $5 per month, and then they gradually increase the price until they reach their current price. But let's take 529 members times $249 equals $131,721. But again, it's very hard to say how much they're actually making. You see here they say new member price $500 a month in 5 days. So it looks like they are planning to increase the price even further. So I guess they have done it in the past as well. So what are these guys making in profit per month? It's very hard to say, but my very rough guess is around $50,000 in profit per month. But yeah, let's look at their sales page. Meta Ads Mastery. Then they have a picture. Price doubles to $500 on August 1st. This was one confusing picture. I guess it was supposed to be easy to read, but it was like, looked like some kind of firework sticker. Don't miss out on our lowest rate. 2 new courses, new copywriting coach, new expert guest speakers, lowest rate ends soon. The next picture. Member benefits. Custom video answers to your questions in hours, 3 weekly live calls and Q&A. Latest meta updates and strategies. Complete top 1% meta ad system. 74 modules. Network with 7 and 8 figure advertisers. One-on-one accountability coach. Reviews. There are some reviews. Meet your head coach, Michael Diaz. Personally manages $2 million plus per month in meta ads spend. Nice. And there's some more info on him. This was confusing. Meet your head coach, Michael Diaz. Next picture. Michael Diaz, founder and head coach. It was just that his picture looked so different. It looked like a different person. Yeah, meet your success team. There's 3 other people on that picture. And then the last one is the video. Looks like we can choose the speed. Is that a new thing? Yeah, the text on the sales page. Meta Odds Mastery. 529 members, $249 per month. $249 per month. By Michael Diaz. Your meta ads are scaling one day, dead the next. WTF. If you're like me, you just want predictability. It's not your fault. Meta keeps changing. Finally, meta ads coaching from proven experts who actually run ads. I'm Michael. I personally manage $70,000 plus a day on Meta for clients and coach advertisers just like you. Inside, you get questions answered with custom videos in hours. We keep you up to date with Meta's latest updates and what's working right now. My Elite Ads course teaches you how to make unstoppable ads, write irresistible copy, systematically test, confidently scale, so you can make more money from your Meta ads than ever before. Same day Q&A, 3 weekly live calls, top 1% Meta ad system, 74 modules, expert guest speakers, top AI prompts, made for e-com founders, business owners, agency owners, and media buyers. 5.0 on Google, 66 reviews, 1-year money-back guarantee. E-com and lead gen. Price doubles on 8/1, 5 days. 2 new courses, 8/1. 1st of August, I guess. Meta ads advertisers with 82 plus 5-star reviews. New member price, $500 a month in 5 days. Alright. Let's look at the video. I guess I should comment on this. Usually, or very often, the video is the main thing. When they are using, when it comes to the sales pages on school, usually the video is the main thing. But since these guys are planning to double the price in a few days, I guess they are having this picture instead to kind of warn about that. Or create urgency around that. But yeah, let's look at the sales video.
If you run ads on Meta and you're looking for a way to get better, more stable results from your ads, then keep watching this video because you are in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you get when you join Meta Ads Mastery. I'm going to explain who this is for, and I'm also going to show you some success stories so that you can be confident that this is the real deal. So first of all, my name is Michael. It's super nice to meet you. I am a media buyer, and I personally manage over $2 million a month of Meta ad spend for several 6, 7, and 8-figure clients. Inside this group, I show you the exact creative strategy, copywriting, and media buying system that I use to scale all my clients. Not only that, me and my team provide real-time coaching inside the group by answering your toughest Meta ads questions within a matter of hours. I'm rated expert vetted on Upwork. I'm rated excellent on Trustpilot, and I'm also rated 5 stars on Google. So before I show you what's going on inside the group, let me explain who this is for. So this group is ideal for serious Meta advertisers. It applies to both e-commerce and lead generation. So you could be an e-commerce brand founder, you could be an agency owner, you could be a freelance media buyer, a home service business owner looking to generate leads. You could be a marketing manager inside of a company. You could be a school group owner that's trying to grow your school with Meta ads. Everything that I teach inside applies to both e-commerce and lead generation. It is the foundation of all profitable ads. So again, I cover creative strategy, copywriting, and media buying inside. And this isn't just theory. This is from years of experience and millions of dollars per month spent on the platform. So if that sounds like you, keep watching. I'm going to show you what's going on inside. So this is the community tab. This is where you can basically ask any question at any time and get an in-depth Loom video response from either me or one of my coaches answering your toughest Meta ads questions. So there's no question that's too small for us. We will help you no matter what. And if you have a question, there's a good chance that we have faced that problem before and we can basically just give you the answer. You don't have to go through the headache of figuring it out yourself. We are here to help. We can save you a lot of time, money, and headaches just by answering. This is a big reason why a lot of people join. This is a great example. Sam asked a question and within just a few hours, I sent him a Loom video explaining exactly what he should do and it's tailored custom to his situation. In the community tab, you can ask questions about testing, scaling, creative strategy, copywriting. You can drop your creatives in the community and ask for feedback. You can show us your landing page or your landing page copy and we can give you constructive feedback so that that you can improve your meta ads results. Now let's take a look at the classroom. So this is the main course of the group. This is the exact step-by-step system that I use to scale various brands from 6 to 7 figures and 7 to 8 figures. So you can see here, it starts with market research. And I'm showing you from A to Z exactly what I do when it comes to market research. Not only that, I'm sharing with you the exact Gemini prompts that I use to conduct this research. As you can see, I have a guide, a cheat sheet, and research prompts. From there, we move on to creative strategy. I'm showing you how to write a great headline, how to write a great hook. I'm giving you 30 proven creative frameworks. And again, I'm giving you all the AI prompts, all the templates, and walking you hand in hand so that you can get better results. Next, I show you how to write persuasive and compelling copy for your ads. I also include the exact AI prompts that get you 80% of the way there in a quarter of the time. And then last, once you have your creatives made, I show you the exact elite media buying system that I use that has allowed me to get consistent, excellent results for all my clients. Aside from that, we have a meta ads crash course, which is everything to do about media buying. We also dive deeper into copywriting. Every single one of our meetings has been recorded. So we have a ton of exclusive content. It's all been timestamped. So you can just click on the meeting notes and see exactly what we've been talking about and get caught up. And then I also have my inner circle in this group, my graphic designer, my Google Ads guy, my Meta Pixel guy. They're all inside here to help you get better results. These people are all vetted by me and I know they are excellent. People are using them every single day and they love it. You also get access to 3 weekly live calls. So as you can see on Wednesdays, we do a Q&A session with Mitch. It's 1 hour. You can share your screen and we can dive deep into whatever challenges that you're facing. On Thursdays, that is a call with me where I'm keeping you up to date with the absolute latest that I'm seeing across all the ad accounts that I manage. I share real case studies, real examples, and we discuss what's working basically and how you can start getting better results from your ads. I also give about 45 minutes or so of Q&A every single week so that you can ask your toughest meta ads questions. And then lastly, on Fridays, we have an awesome hangout call. This is a great opportunity for you to network with other entrepreneurs from all across the world. I'm also bringing in expert guest speakers from other disciplines to help educate our group. So there's just so much value here that you are going to be very pleasantly surprised when you join. Last thing before I show you some case studies, in this group, we will pair you with an accountability coach. So we will make sure that you are implementing the system and following it step by step so that you can get better results from your ad. So not only are you getting a place to ask questions and get answers anytime, you're also getting a complete step-by-step system to get better ad results. You're also getting access to 3 weekly live calls. And then you're also getting an accountability coach that is going to hold your hand and make sure that you are implementing this so that you can get better results. And I've made this offer an absolute no-brainer. If you implement the system and you don't get better results within 30 days, you get your entire membership fee back. So now I want to show you a few wins from inside of the group. I think it's really motivating. So this, Travis just posted this one 6 hours ago. He basically has a new good problem. He says, my ads are now converting insanely well, but my fulfillment can't keep up. He basically said, I didn't just beat my best ad, I demolished it. Okay, so that is the premise of the group. If you join the group, follow the system, you will beat your current best ad in 30 days or your money back. And he said, I didn't just beat my ad, I demolished it. Incredible. Not only that, let's take a look at some of the wins here. Mark joined the group. He told me when he joined, if I could just earn $1,500 a day from my business, I'll be ecstatic. And you can see he just crossed more than double that, $3,200 a day in revenue. And he has an MER of 7.85. You can see his ad results are really, really good. 7.5x ROAS in the ads manager. Phenomenal. He told me that this program changed his life. You can see some more examples here. Joe, he was spending only $200 a day, and now he's spending around $3,000 a day profitably on the platform. You can see Austin got his Shopify plaque, and we've had many, many other people share incredible results. Even myself, I'm using my own system for my clients, and it's helping me. You can see Kate celebrated 7 figures. Jason had his first win. Austin's making a ton of progress. So you can see there's a lot of folks raving about this program. And I also want to show some reviews that we had from our students. So you can see here, we have 55 reviews on Google. We have 28 reviews on Trustpilot. And I just want to highlight a few that I think are really interesting. So Brendan Clay, he is an agency owner, and he said, the insights I've gained by joining Michael's community have been invaluable for my own advertising, as well as for the service that we provide to our own clients. So he's an agency owner. He's learning how to provide better service to his clients and how to run ads for himself to get more clients. So it's a double whammy. And if you're an agency owner, like how much would you pay to retain just like one more client per quarter? It's extremely valuable. If you just save one client, it's going to pay your membership over many, many times. Here's another example. So again, Joe Nessa, you can see his graph, pretty incredible. Another example I want to highlight is Siem. He joined the group, and within a few months, he went from spending $10K a month to now spending over $200,000 a month on the platform profitably. It is incredible. A few more here. You can see Jonathan, he manages over $3 million a month of meta ad spend, and he finds the group super helpful. You can see Saeed here. He runs a lead gen business, and he says he's personally saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars just by showing me the right way to do things. So guys, you can see this program is the real deal. So if you feel like this is for you, I recommend that you go ahead and join now. The price of this group is going up periodically. On March 31st, 2026, we are raising the price to $249 for new members. So if you join now, you are going to get grandfathered in at our lowest rate. I've also made this a no-brainer offer by offering my 1-year money-back guarantee. As long as you implement the system and you give it a try, if it doesn't work for you, you will get your entire membership fee back. No questions asked. So again, I really appreciate you checking out Meta Ads Mastery. Thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to meet you inside. Take care.
Woo. Is it just me, or was that that audio absolutely horrible? I don't mean to be I don't mean to be attacking that guy personally, but that audio was almost painful to listen to. And I don't know what caused it. Maybe it was a combination of his voice, his speaker, and this video playing at like 1.5 speed. Maybe that was what was causing it, because it was almost painful to listen to. I could barely pay attention. Really weird. I hope I hope my audio is not like that. But yeah, audio, it's a weird thing online. How microphones kind of picks up things that are not usually picked up. If you're speaking to a person face to face, usually you can't really hear them breathe like hard, but if you're breathing into a mic, it sounds very loud. But yeah, about the video, again, I could barely pay attention. The audio was all, yeah, some audios I just it sounded like something was going on in the background. But yeah, basically kind of like a group coaching program for people that are running Facebook or Meta ads. It sounded like solid stuff though. And the 1-year guarantee, it's kind of like probably bullcrap, because it's, or maybe it is there, but it is kind of like bullcrap, because it's a 1-year guarantee if you go through the program and follow what they are doing. So it's probably like a laundry list of conditions, that if you do this, and this, then you will get a refund if you want it. And maybe one of the conditions, like you have to spend $1,000 per day in ad spend for 2 months, or something crazy like that. It kind of sounded like it was very based on conditions, but I might be wrong. That's kind of like how a lot of people are doing guarantees. Yeah, your money back guarantee if you do what we say. And what we say is like a long list. But yeah. That was the video. I'm just trying to think. What was the main message in this video? Because it looked like he was kind of selling the membership. Because the way people are selling memberships to a paid community is oftentimes that they are not selling the membership. They are selling a challenge, or they are trying to sell a very specific result. Something like that. But it sounded like this guy was actually selling the membership of them helping you get better results with Facebook ads. But yeah, let's look at his name. Does he have more communities? Because oftentimes they have a free community and a paid one. Looks like he only has a paid one. Let's look at his social media. How is he selling memberships to his paid community? Michael Diaz on YouTube, 22,400 subscribers, 125 videos. The link in his bio is leading to his paid community. Let's look at his X profile, formerly Twitter. 943 followers. 2,362 posts. His last post was July 15th, so like about 12 days ago at the time of this recording. (2026) Today. He joined January 2024. But yeah, his link in bio on X is also leading to his paid community. By the way, let's quickly check YouTube again. His last video was 1 day ago, then 7 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Yes, looks like he's very active on YouTube as well. Then let's check his Instagram profile. Michael D Consulting. 8,218 followers, 239 posts. It's hard to see the date of these posts. "10 weeks ago, looks like. What about reels or videos? Short videos. Looks like 3 days ago. Comment school if you want to stay ahead of all the latest Meta ads updates and news. What's the consensus on this new customer lifecycle strategy thing? Essentially no different than just excluding audiences, as far as I can tell. That was his description of that video. And his Instagram bio, showing you how to profitably scale with Meta ads, personally managing $1 million plus a month in Ads Manager daily, top Meta ads school, price doubles August 1st, and then the link in his bio leads to his paid community. He has one more link listed that leads to his website, michaeldconsulting.com. Michael Diaz, top 1% Meta ads freelancer, book consulting call. Looks like this is looks like this is his website for selling consulting, and maybe also done for you services when it comes to running Facebook ads. What I offer. This website is confusing. Oh, there it was again. $2,000 1 hour Q&A call with Michael. So is this something he sells in addition to it, or is it something that he listed to build more authority? As he's not actually really selling this, but it's kind of just to position his pricing so that his paid community will look cheaper. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. I can't see any place where he's promoting his paid community on this page or a home community tab. What happens then? Oh yeah, community tab, then it leads to his paid community. So yeah, he is kind of promoting it. But a bit confusing website, but yeah. I think that's the main parts for the social media and stuff, but in our research we also looked if he was using Facebook ads to grow his paid community, and considering he's a Facebook ad expert, I would believe he is doing it. Let's one more search. Searching for things in Facebook ad library is kind of sketchy, because you might think that someone is not running ads, but if you just have a tiny little inaccuracy in your search term, it might not pop up. Or even if you're searching for something that is included in the ads or something like that, or link, it might not show up. So yeah. Facebook ads, I can find 2 ads. Started running July 15th, so that's like 12 days ago at the time of this recording. July 15, 2026. See ad details. Digital ad guide, that's the name. By the way, the Facebook ad expert that's helping me these days, he said that if I change the name of the advertising page, it might increase the conversions. It might increase the conversions on the ad with like 1.5x. Maybe he's right, because depending on niche and stuff. But yeah, one day your ads are crushing it, the next they're dead. No explanation. Just a sinking feeling every time you open Ads Manager. Oh, and it doesn't matter if you're spending $500 a day or $50,000 a day. If you run ads on Meta and feel like you're one algorithm shift away from a disaster, keep reading. As your ad spend grows, 10k, 20k, 30k plus a day, $30,000 plus a day, the stakes get higher and higher. You need to have complete and utter control over your ad account. But how? Proven systems, elite strategy, killer creative, and a lot of it. There's too much money on the line now. Too much at stake. Hell, why do he mention hell? I've got gray hairs from my affiliate marketing days. If you've reached a respectable level of success on Meta, but have plateaued and don't know how to break through, this may legitimately change your life. That's what Mark B told me anyways. Mark joined Meta Ads Mastery and within a few months triple his ROAS. ROAS, that's return on ad spend. And his ad spend for his e-com brand, he told me it completely changed the trajectory of his business. My point is this: the volatility isn't because you're doing it wrong. The platform changed. And advertisers still scaling right now know something you don't. But here's what nobody talks about. Running Meta ads alone is brutal. You're second guessing every move while the budget bleeds. You post a question on Reddit and get 3 conflicting answers. You duplicate ad sets, tweak budgets, restart the learning phase, and still can't figure out why it worked last week and won't work today. You feel like you're playing darts in the dark. You're not crazy, the platform just changed and nobody gave you the new playbook. Listen, you don't have to go at this advertising thing alone. There are people who have reached greater heights than you, who are ready, willing, and able to help you get to the next level. My name is Michael, and I personally run $70,000 plus per day on Meta for clients right now. Look me up. I created an elite advertising group called Meta Ads Mastery for people like you to get same-day support with your ads. Assuming good old Andromeda is doing its job, You are spending hundreds, thousands or tens of thousands of dollars per day but can't seem to break through. If you're completely new to ads, do my pixel a favor and keep scrolling. I have a ton of free content on YouTube to get you going. If you are struggling to break the invisible ceiling, I feel you, I've been there, and I've solved that problem many times over, so I know I can help you do the same. Let's talk specifics. Here's exactly what you get inside the group. Same day video Q&A. Post your hardest question and get a custom video response within hours. Not a chatbot. No fluff or theory, a real answer from someone running $70,000 a day right now. Get access to verified experts actively running ads, not agency owners who haven't touched Ads Manager in months. Not content creators pushing theory. Real in the trenches operators managing millions per month. Who would you rather learn from? 3 live calls weekly. We tear apart your ad creatives, copy and account setup together. If something's broken, we find it. If something's working, we scale it. Full meta ad system, 74 modules. Everything I know about running meta ads as a top 1% advertisers. The kind of stuff that doesn't get posted. The stuff that actually move the needle. One-on-one onboarding. You're not dropped into a group and left to figure it out. We get you set up and running from day one. I'm still reading the text on his Facebook ad. By the way, the text on his Facebook ad is very long. But oftentimes long copy works, so I guess I should just read the rest of it as well. Let me continue reading. AI Prompt Vault, the exact AI workflows we used for creative strategy, copy and testing, already built, ready to run in your account this week. New courses dropping August 1st. I'm releasing a completely refreshed meta ads course, plus an advanced copywriting secrets course. These 2 courses alone make the group a profitable investment. Industry-leading guest speakers. I bring in the very best from different disciplines to share their wisdom with members. Here's what members tell me after they join. And it's not what I expected. Sure, they talk about feeling more in control and scaling ad spend, but what they keep saying over and over is that they finally stopped feeling crazy. And then like a testimonial, our ROAS this month is the best it's been in the last 5 months, driven in large part by the changes Michael has advised us to make to our account structure and creative targeting. Sean G, high ticket offer owner. This was one of the most profitable, if not the most profitable investment I made this year. Jacob J, local lead generation business. Genuinely, I would have paid $10,000 for this and still felt good about it. The value is unreal. Sayed H, ad agency owner. In an industry filled with imposters, Michael is the real deal. Sandy S, e-com founder. That's the part nobody sells you. You will have a completely different relationship with your ad account, where you open Ads Manager with confidence instead of dread, where a bad day doesn't send you into a spiral, where you have a framework instead of gut feeling. Predictability, that's what this is really about. It's like having a grizzled media buyer on your team for a fraction of the price. So if you're tired of running ads in isolation and want to join a group of agency owners, media buyers and brand operators actually scaling right now, this is your chance. We are raising the price of this group on July 31st, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. MST. Because we are investing so much into the group, industry-leading guest speakers, new courses, coaches and more. When the price goes up, the old rate is gone forever. Don't miss it. Join right now and you can keep your low rate as long as you're a member. Cancel anytime. Here's the math. It's less than 1 day's worth of ad spend per month to have 24/7 support from experts, or $8 a day. Just one winning campaign or one saved client's pay, or one saved client pays this membership many times over. Direct access to me normally costs $2,000 an hour. For a very limited time, you can get it for $1,280 the cost. Advertisers who invest are backed by a 1-year 100% money back guarantee, which is 52 times longer than the industry standard of 7 days. We are so confident you will love the service that we stand by it with one of the longest guarantees you will find on the market. There's absolutely no risk for you to join. Just give it a try, and in the very unlikely event you are not 100% satisfied, we will refund you with no hesitation. You're already spending the money. This just means you stop spending it blind. Stop guessing. Stop going it alone. Stop waking up to an ad account you don't trust. You might be one question away from a massive breakthrough with your ads. Click learn more now and take advantage of this offer while it is still around. See you soon, MD. P.S. Advertisers can't stop raving about this group. Don't take my word for it. Read this. And then he has a link. Link to Google. What? Google. That was confusing, I guess. Google reviews. Yeah, I guess Google reviews. That was confusing. Yeah, I think it was like 66 Google reviews. Then the text and the ad continues. PPS 437 plus advertisers couldn't be wrong, could they? Why are so many people joining and staying in this group? Click learn more to find out. PPPS. If you prefer to chat privately, comment the word community and I will reach out to you via DM and answer any questions you have. Try me. And then there's a video. Samuel's experience in Meta Ads Mastery.
I'm Samuel Garrity, and I run a marketing company. We help contractors, home service type companies with a website, CRM, and then on top of that, we help them manage their ads as well.
Okay, awesome.
And then best result, that was the third part. So the probably like result or the outcome that we've had from the community is really utilizing.
By the way, that video is a bit long. I'm not sure if we should go through it now. It looks like it's a long testimonial, 5 minutes and 46 seconds. But yeah. A lot of people think that the long text doesn't sell. People don't read anymore. It needs to be short because people doesn't read. Well, if they're really interested, they do read. And the reason he's using this text, my guess, is because it works. It was kind of boring to read some of it because a lot of it had to do with the technical aspect inside Facebook ads and stuff, which to me is just draining because I don't like that kind of tech stuff and I don't work with it. But he's not targeting me. I'm not the target audience. So this text, for someone that actually runs Facebook ads, and that is not new to Facebook ads, he mentioned that this was not for you if you're new, but this is if you're already running ads and you want to scale it. So he's basically targeting people that are already spending a bunch on ads. And for people that are already spending a bunch, for them to pay like $250 to $500 per month for a community like this, yeah, it can actually make great sense. Because if they're stuck on something, they can have a place where they can get advice from multiple different experts on how to solve the thing and get to the next level. So yeah, it can be really valuable. And I guess one of the reasons that his text is so long is that he's selling something kind of expensive. A monthly membership for $249 per month. And soon, $500 per month. Usually that requires a lot more copy, a lot more text, than something that is like $10 a month. But interesting how long the text on the ad is compared to how short the sales page is. But he's using the school platform, so the sales page is like really short, and even the video was not really that long. So interesting. But yeah, let's look at a little bit more of this testimonial video in the ad.
I'm Samuel Garrity, and I run a marketing company. We help contractors, home service type companies with a website, CRM, and then on top of that, we help them manage their ads as well.
Okay, awesome.
And then best result, that was the third part. So the probably like result or the outcome that we've had from the community is really utilizing like sending in Loom videos and then getting responses directly from Michael. And that's probably been the best thing that we've experienced so far. We run our own ad campaigns and we've been trying to scale past $500 a day. And we went from 200 something up to now like 500 something per day. And through that time, a lot of questions, a lot of things occur, things break, things need resolved. And I don't always know like the best route since it's still something I'm trying to figure out at scale. And having access to the Loom videos and being able to send that in and then get live answers within a day every time has been super helpful. So that's been the main thing that we've been able to use. Biggest thing before is going to be just trying to scale past that $500 a day per mark for ad spend in Meta. And biggest struggles is really just understanding like how, like it was just, there's so much information that is like readily available online and you can absolutely sift through that for free, but then you have a very hard time being able to apply it sometimes to your specific situation. And so I'd say that's probably like the best help I've seen is like just specific application into our situation, like directly. And so I was struggling on understanding how to scale like the campaign styles, if I'm supposed to have multiple ones, the creatives, if they're competing, whenever something breaks, how do I know what the actual root problem was, or at least have a good idea of it? And a lot of that has been solved by being able to send in those custom Loom videos and then get that response. The thing that I implemented probably is going to be quite literally just showing up on the weekly call. That's like the first thing that I implemented. And then I did that for the first 2 weeks. And I unfortunately can't remember the name of the other coach, but he did a great job. Michael's the main guy. I can't remember. Mitchell. Thank you. Yeah, we'll start with them. And Mitchell was super helpful with 2 questions I directly had, shared screen, went through everything, and he answered everything like immediately, which was awesome. So that's the first thing I implemented. And then secondary thing is going to be sending in those Loom videos. That's been by far like my favorite part about the community. And just like the quick like reply rate is amazing. And then like course wise or like the actual like education material, I've gone through like the beat your best ad in 30 days thing. And I've gone probably through like the first 3 sections of it, I would say so far. And the biggest help has been, I already know like some of my direct competitors being able to then like go through the process of like grabbing their ads and using all the AI prompts and the like thought process to be able to generate ideas for just like new ads for us specifically based off what we see performing for other people plus performing for ourselves, and not just like being a direct copy, but actually having inspiration pulled from that and then using it to create new ads. Hardest, I guess, would be scaling. Like I figured, and maybe this was illogical, I thought it made sense that you could just put more money into the same campaign when it's already working and it would just make you more money, which nothing's that simple. I guess it really shouldn't be, but I was kind of shocked whenever I found that out. So that's been hardest. And then easiest, I guess, is just like coming up with creatives, I suppose, like quite literally just trying and then seeing if it works. Like I thought there was way more mysticalness to it, whereas like only certain things work, only certain people know it works, but quite literally just giving it a shot and just coming up with ideas that like make sense. The idea is sound, the angle that you're hitting it with is like obviously going to attract somebody, and then just giving it a test, seeing how it works. I think that was easier than expected. Now, replicating that, I would not say is the easiest thing, but like it is not as hard to find gold or strike gold as one might think, because you don't need some crazy complex formula. You just need to give it a shot. Just actually think about what your customers want and then say that on video if you're doing video ads, and it works. So yeah, I guess that was easier than expected. So in terms of that, we're selling the same offer, $249 a month for this package that we sell to people in the home service industry. We've probably closed since then, I think 21 clients from ads specifically on the new offer. We've grown like MRR wise, like monthly recurring revenue, an insane amount. And like some of that I can actually directly attribute to like questions getting answered and being able to make pivots within the campaign and questions being answered in Loom format is what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think we've added like 21 clients from ads, and we've been able to like almost double the amount of monthly recurring revenue within the company. Was 3 record weeks out of the 4 weeks we had in this past month of February. It was a record month. All of that happened, and I've been in the community for like a month, I'd say. Goal, I guess, with $300 a day. I mean, we're definitely past that now. Our like winning campaign was at $320 a day, and then we had launched 2 additional ones at $120 a day. It broke my ad account, so I'm in the process of solving that right now. That's why I've been sending in videos to Michael to get answered. So I'm in the process of solving that, but the goal is to scale past 500 a day now. So we're past the 300 a day mark. Actual competitor analysis, I'd say, has definitely improved. Like being able to I already know how to use ad library. That's not really a foreign concept, so I don't think most people. But being able to actually like pull videos from that, like the actual prompting to be able to understand how to like generate new ideas off of it, I think that's something I didn't know how to do prior, but I definitely have a better understanding of now. I think also just like general knowledge. Like there's something to be said, like where you can just speak to customers if you're trying to also sell. Like I think he has a lot of agencies within this community that sell ads to other businesses, or ad management, I should say. And I'd like general knowledge on the concepts has made me more confident as a whole, which I guess you can't really directly correlate to like actual revenue, but it's definitely like a big help. I don't know how to attribute it to whatever it should be attributed to, but it's very helpful. So going through the course has helped with that. And then things that like I wasn't able to do, I suppose, was really just understanding how to scale ad campaigns and like understanding like how to set up the campaign structure, ABO versus CBO, just some of these things that I just wasn't very aware of. I'm now much more aware of, I guess. So that was, I'd say, the major jump. Ren was considering this group. I would literally just tell them about the Loom reply, like literally just the fact that you can send in Loom videos and then get Loom videos back for your exact situation from the owner of the group. That hands down is the one feature I would say is the biggest selling point. I'm Samuel Garrity, and I run a marketing company.
So yeah, that was the whole video for his Facebook ad. Yeah, a lot of it was like specifically about Facebook ads, which makes sense. So you might find it a bit boring, but it was interesting format. It sounded like valuable stuff though, that he had gotten great value from the community. But I can't remember having seen a video like this in an ad. Really interesting format. Basically a testimonial video where the guy was on a video call with a pretty lady. And I think it was not the pretty lady that was usually helping him inside the paid community. I guess she was kind of part of the community, but it was like he was talking about the community and the owner of the community with a pretty lady that worked there, so that kind of dynamic might play into it. And it looked like it was edited, so it looked like she was asking different questions to get him to answer on video in order to make this testimonial video. That's what it looked like to me. And it also looked like maybe he was reading some of the questions and answering them as well. Interesting stuff. But yeah, about Facebook ads. This guy, he was successful at selling a $249 per month membership. That's amazing. But his ad account broke. He got to like $320 per day, and boom, his Facebook ad account broke. And that was like what he was working on fixing now. I could go on a 3-hour rant about Facebook ad accounts being banned. It is a world famous problem with Facebook ads. Is Facebook being run by psychopaths? I don't know. Because they they keep shutting down ad accounts left and right, and have like algorithms or AI tools that just boom, shuts it down, and you don't even know why. Hey, what did I do wrong? And you try to get it up again, and sometimes you can't even do it. I saw one multi-millionaire like a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. He was talking about if you lost your ad account, this is how to fix it. He was like explaining it. You go to the store and buy a new laptop. What? Yeah, you buy a new laptop. And then you set up a new Facebook profile. And then you start being active on the new Facebook profile. And then, after being active on the Facebook profile for a while, you don't use your old laptop. Sorry, my dog is walking around. But yeah, he was telling you to be active on the new Facebook account, but don't use your old laptop because Facebook might detect it. And then after a while being active, then you set up a Facebook ad account. Yeah, crazy. All that shit to just set up a new Facebook ad account. So how the experts do this, I'm not sure. I know some people have a bunch of different ad accounts. I had to get someone that I knew to set up an ad account under their Facebook and give me admin access to it. But yeah. Anyway, interesting stuff. What's the lesson here? High ticket memberships is fully possible. And if you target the right people, it can be tremendously valuable as well. And statistically speaking, oftentimes, high ticket memberships have a lower churn than low ticket memberships. That's kind of mind-boggling. So if you start your own paid community at $45 per month or $49 per month, you might have higher churn than if you charged $500 per month. It's really interesting how that works. Why? I guess a lot of reasons comes into it, but when you're selling higher ticket memberships, I guess the case is that then people are often targeting business owners or people that are into some kind of niche or industry where it makes sense to pay that amount. And if it makes sense to pay that amount, it should be very valuable. So yeah, interesting stuff. A lot of people have a lot of hang-ups around prices and stuff. But if you target the right people or the right businesses, the right industry, charging like $500 per month for memberships to a paid community, it can be a bargain for people to join. So people are already running Facebook ads, spending maybe $20,000 per month in Facebook ads to pay this guy like $249 to $500 per month. Yeah, it can be totally worth it. I totally agree. If you're just starting out, like he mentioned, then maybe it doesn't make sense. Or maybe it does, but yeah. Interesting stuff. Then he has another ad. It looks like he has the same copy as the other one. Yeah. And then it's a testimonial.
I'm Isabel. I'm a marketing director for an e-commerce company. And what I figured out from the course is really just how to work Meta ads in general, because I would have been so hopeless otherwise.
This is brilliant stuff. This was but this was more interesting to watch. Have a gorgeous client and get them to make a testimonial video for you. Which of these two ads is performing the best? I don't know. But this video.
Even just like the ways that even just beyond the videos, but the meetings and everything and the updated knowledge that you get from those weekly meetings has been super, super helpful. So I can actually like figure my way through that slog that is Meta ads that's constantly changing.
Pretty privilege. It's a real thing. Interesting. Is the testimonial real or is it made? I think it's real, but yeah. I guess there's another lesson for you. If you have a gorgeous client, take really good care of her. Get her to get great results. Because if you get a testimonial video from her, it might go super viral and make you like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Who knows? But yeah. Interesting stuff. How many members would you need to have in your paid community if you could charge $249 or $500 per month? Like 10 clients or 10 members, and you're at like almost $2,500. At $500 per month, like 20 members, and it's already at like $10,000 in revenue. Interesting stuff. So if you're considering starting your own paid community, maybe you should target business owners or some kind of niche where a lot of money is flowing. Like maybe high-end real estate brokers. Something like that. And the thing is, yeah, but I'm not an expert at... No, maybe you're not an expert at it. But if you are planning to charge $500 per month, maybe there are other experts you can make a deal with to be the teachers. Maybe you want to make a paid community about teaching AI to accountants or to accounting firms, like businesses that are into accounting. Maybe you want to make a paid community for them. Well, maybe you can contact people that are providing AI tools to accounting firms. They want more clients. And you can say, hey, you can, if you come teach in my paid community, if the members of my paid community decide to start using your tools and start using you as their expert, you are free to do that. So they pay. Then you might get a bunch of paid members to your paid community, accounting firms. And if when they're inside the paid community, they might decide to hire the expert inside your paid community directly to help them with stuff. My point is, that might be one way to hire experts in your paid community. Maybe they can get clients through teaching inside your paid community. So you might help them get clients, and they might help you bring really solid expertise to your paid community. Kind of like how J. Abraham used to say that your biggest problem is the solution to someone else's even bigger problem. So maybe your problem is that you suck at a specific skill. That's maybe your biggest problem. Maybe someone else's problem that already has that skill is that they don't have clients. They don't have enough clients paying them. So maybe you could do some kind of deal where you help them get clients inside your paid community, because maybe 2% or 5% of your members decide to hire them for their high-ticket service. But you having them as one of your teachers will help you get members as well. So, yeah. That's just one way. You can pay people to do it. You can interview people. There's a lot of ways to do it. And that's also the thing. If you got accounting firms, for example, a big part of the value of a lot of communities is the community itself. It's not just the expert teaching inside. That's one way, or one aspect. It's also the community itself. So, for example, if you had real estate brokers selling luxury properties, luxury houses, maybe one way you could do it is that only one real estate broker per city is allowed. Nobody else. So when you're advertising or reaching out to these real estate brokers, you tell them, I've seen it's like 32 brokers we have found in your city that are into the high ticket, not high ticket, but like the high-end luxury real estate. We have found 32 brokers. We are running this paid community. It's only for real estate brokers of luxury homes, luxury properties. And we are only allowing one of those real estate brokers per city, because we don't want direct competitors. We want a community where people are freely sharing advice without directly competing with each other. So that inside our community, we share advice freely and help each other grow, because they're all in different areas. And when you reach out that way, it's okay if you say no, because if you say no, we will just move to the next one in your city and ask them. And it's like scarcity. That's also a way you could sell some higher ticket stuff. And if people are into something like higher end real estate brokers, that kind of stuff, if the advice inside your community can help them get one extra client, that might mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit for them. So yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of getting on a rant. My point is, if you're considering starting your own paid community, you don't have to be the expert teaching. Some paid communities can just be the mastermind part as well. There is no expert. The community is like a mastermind. Do you want to get access to a bunch of world-class real estate brokers that are into selling luxury real estate? Only one per city is allowed, but a lot of these are world-class experts. I'm not an expert, by the way, but inside our community, you can get advice from all of these people. You can hear how they get clients, how do you do the calls, how do you do follow-up, how do you use email marketing, how do you use direct mail, how do you use reach out, how do you get the young kids to knock on doors, how they increase their profits, how to get to the next level, a bunch of these things. Join our community and ask the real experts, the people doing it. And then you can have like a format, maybe live weekly calls, maybe physical meetups 2 times per year, stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. And in some ways, for some people to pay $500 per month might even be cheaper, kind of, than for a normal person to pay $50 per month. So yeah. Or even people paying or charging even more than that. There are people charging $1,000 or one guy I chatted with. He had several different paid communities, and one of them, I think it was $5,000 per month. So there are a lot of levels to this whole thing. It's not just the typical communities that you might have seen on platforms like School. That's just one way. There are a lot of different ones. And if you look into masterminds, that's also a thing. So you can also make your community like a mastermind. And for a lot of those, it's often high ticket. So yeah, a lot of ways to do it. I interviewed one paid community owner, and he told me a story of how one person had reached out to him and asked him if he wanted to join a high-ticket paid community. The price was, I think it was $15,000 per year to join. And he explained it to him what he was thinking to do. He was going to get a bunch of people that made a bunch of money online. I think he was especially targeting paid community owners. And he was going to charge, I think it was $1,000 per month. Or was it $1,500 per month? Something like that. I think this guy paid $10,000 or $15,000 for his first year to join. But yeah, he reached out to this guy. And he said, yeah, that sounds really good. Let me be your first member. And he paid him in front for the full year. I think he paid for the full year $10,000 or $15,000 or something like that. But yeah. And then the guy kept going to other people. And he got like, I think he got around 30 people to join at around $1,000 per month. And they had, I think it was a few times per year, they met up physically as well. On kind of like a vacation and stuff. And he said it was totally worth it. It was a great deal. So yeah. My point is, $1,000 per month. If you target the right people, it can be a great idea. But the thing is, when I was interviewing this guy, I was kind of shocked because I had the same idea myself. I wanted to make a paid community to paid community owners. And this guy had already done it. There's still a market for it. It was just like, he was charging even more than I had in mind. And he had already, in a short period of time, gotten like around 30 members, something like that. So yeah, it's possible. Anyway, I'm kind of getting on a rant here. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that's the main points. Let me make a short kind of recap of this whole thing. Yeah, let me do a short recap. Alright. Here's another... Alright, here's the... Let me... What's this? Sorry about that. So yeah, here's a paid community success story. Meta Ads Mastery is a paid community about helping people with Facebook ads by Michael Diaz, an expert on Facebook ads, and he's running it kind of like a group coaching program, as well as courses, as well as video answers from him to problems and stuff. He's charging $249 per month, has 538 members. If all of them are paying $249 per month, that's like $133,000. Around that. But a bunch of them is probably paying less. But he's advertising that in a few days he's increasing the price to $500 per month. Interesting stuff. He's promoting it with paid Facebook ads, and he's using long text and a testimonial video that is filmed on a video call, looks like, with both of them. And he also uses social media. He has a YouTube channel with 22,400 subscribers, 125 videos, and he's promoting his paid community in the link in his bio, and also under several videos, it looks like.
Today I'm going to teach you how to write.
Yeah. And he has an X/Twitter profile. 943 followers, 2,362 posts. He's promoting his paid community in the link in bio. He has an Instagram profile with 8,220 followers, 239 posts, promoting the paid community in the link in bio. And then he has a website where he's kind of promoting a $2,000 call with him, but also on one of the buttons he's promoting his paid community. What is this guy making in profit per month from this paid community? It's very hard to say. My very rough guess is that he's probably making around $50,000 in profit per month. Maybe even more. It's very possible that he's even at $80,000 in profit per month. And as he's increasing his price to $500 per month for the new members, if he's able to grow it at the same rate, he's probably going to, massively increase his profits. But yeah, exciting stuff. This is just one example that people are willing to pay a pretty high monthly price. He's about to charge $500 per month very soon. And in his case, when he's teaching people that are already spending a lot on Facebook ads, on how to improve their results with Facebook ads, for a lot of them, it's going to be worth it. So yeah. All right, I think that's it for this one. If you want to learn more about real-life success stories when it comes to so-called lifestyle businesses like paid communities, email newsletters, and that kind of stuff, you should check out our free community at terrific30.com.